Hey y'all, it's Crystal Lee. So this week's video is going to be a little different because I'm actually here in the office and I am shipping today. It's an interesting day because we just had Praise in the Park in Atlanta. So we took all of these shirts out and now we gotta make sure inventory is counted and everything is like back to normal. So it's a little chaotic. So I was like, let me record for y'all. This girl right here you see walking away, that's Cree. That's my amazing assistant. I love her. Hey guys. Okay, so these are all shirts that we took out to Praise in the Park. This is what we have left over, and now I have to count these and make sure that they get back into our inventory. As you can see, it's a little crazy right now. A lot of shirts. This is our shipping supply station. So we have bags, we got pink bags, we got our white bags, and I'll explain those. Supplies, pencils, pens, more shirts, more shirts, more shirts, more shirts. This is what she does when she's shipping shirts, or makes this noise.
Oh, this look different.
Get out of that and go in the Safari.
So which printer is
that one over there? Cree is shipping. Hey, Cree. Stop looking like that. So we talked about how to get a design, how to find your shirts, how to get your shirts printed. So you might be like, all right, well, Crystal Lee, how do I ship my shirts? First of all, I want you to start with your supplies. This is our supply area. You want to make sure you have the supplies that you need if you decide that you want to ship your shirts yourself. So where can you get supplies? I get poly mailers. That's what I ship out with. This is a poly mailer. It's very lightweight, which means it's not going to shoot your cost up when you are at the post office. I use white poly mailers. I also use pink poly mailers. These are not as great as quality as the white ones. I get these on Amazon or eBay. And we get these white ones from Uline. Uline.com. I'll have all the info below. So Uline, Amazon, eBay. You also want to make sure that you have labels and things like that. Alright, so these are the shipping labels that I use, these Avery's, and we get them from Staples, and we buy them in bulk. So this is a box of 500 labels. You don't have to get that many at a time, and you can easily just walk into a Staples store and buy these for a less amount. And then as you can see, this is from Uline, and these are the poly mailers that I was telling you about. I love the quality of these. They're really, really great for shipping. As you can see, Cree is shipping right now. She has one on the scale, ready to go. If you're also shipping, you want to make sure you have a really good printer. Okay, so now if you get your supplies, your poly mailers, your printer, your shipping labels, all of that good stuff, we're going to talk about what software you should use to ship your shirts. I'm going to tell you the software that I use. There are other options, but I'm going to quickly kind of tell you what I use. So this system right here is Shopify. I absolutely love and recommend Shopify. And from Shopify, once we get our orders in, we ship with stamps.com, which is what this is right here. Stamps.com, they have like a free trial period. They also send you this scale, which is really, really great. And like I said, oh, my toes, my bad. You know, the poly mailers are really great because they don't have a lot of weight on them on the scale. So stamps.com is really great. I also use a system called ShipStation, and that just makes my life much easier. My ShipStation and my stamps.com is linked together. You might not need ShipStation off the top. I had a lot of orders to ship at the same time, so that's the reason that I started using ShipStation. But to start off, stamps.com is really good. Usually for anything under 9 ounces, I pay about $2. Korea's folding. All right, so how do you determine like your shipping? Should you charge? How much should it be? That's really all the way up to you. So you can do free shipping and you take the cost, or you can put the cost in the shirt, in the price of the shirt. You just want to make sure you don't make your shirt too expensive. Or you can also just charge shipping. Just remember, like I said, it costs about $2.60 if you use some place like stamps.com. And depending on how much, that's a shirt that's under 9 ounces, I pay about $2.60. Also, remember, I am going to do a video about how to start your t-shirt business in less than 5 minutes. That means you don't have to have any inventory. You don't have to have none of this up in your crib, none of this at your office, business, whatever. You can just start your t-shirt business online in less than 5 minutes. I am going to have a video for you on that coming very, very soon. But if you are going to ship, I really, really hope that these tools helped you. If I left anything out, please just leave all your questions, comments, or anything below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Say bye, Cree.
Bye.